Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today is Saturday, November 16th. We are in class. Today's class is going to be about what we see inside of the church. I will show you the paperwork that I've got and some props that I got for the kiddos to see, some printables, things that I just printed out. I do want to point a couple of things out to you with the paperwork that I have. I also want to let you guys know something. I almost sat at my desk yesterday at work and recorded a quick video. Why? Because normally I pride myself on lesson planning and planning everything out for class during the week. Now, this week, for whatever reason, came at me fast and furious, and I don't know, things just didn't go the way that they normally go. And to top it all off, I was kind of sick too still. And I did nothing. I had nothing prepared. Nothing. And yesterday came around. Today's Saturday, so yesterday was Friday. And I had nothing. And I had no idea what I was going to be talking about in class. So normally what happens is, and I'm going to turn this camera around so I can show you a sheet inside of my binder. And if you haven't seen that binder video, I will link it up here so you guys can check that out real quick. I have kind of like this layout for the year, right? And I, for the most part, know what it is I'm going to be talking about. Well, I don't have anything on for today. And there are a couple of other Saturdays, and I'm going to show you that sheet that have nothing on for those days. Usually what happens during those days is I will look back at my past stuff and see what other classes I have taught that I might be able to do again. So let me go ahead and turn this around and show you that sheet that I'm talking about. So this is that sheet that I'm talking about. And normally what I just do is I sit down with my computer and I jot down all the dates, right? And wait, let me stop because that's kind of like a lie. This is what happens. We normally get this sheet sometime during the summer time, and we already have the dates of classes. So I go through, and the first thing I do is I look at the liturgical year, right? And I will make a video just on this piece, how I plan the entire year. So I'll sit down, even at the very same meeting that I'm at when they're giving this out and explaining other things, and I'll just go through. I know that this is the first day of class. We're not going to do anything. I'm going to welcome them and have the parents fill out paperwork. So that's what I'm going to write there. Welcome. Second day of class. Won't have parents in class, but I will have the kiddos, and they're still fairly new. So that class is welcome too. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. And then when we get down here somewhere, and this is awful because I can't remember when Advent starts, but somewhere in here, I know that Advent classes have to begin. I know that since we don't have any class on November 30th because it's Thanksgiving holiday, I know that November 23rd's class has to be about Thanksgiving. So that kind of thing. Anyways, let's get back over here. And this is what I'm talking about. So November 16th, here we are today. I got nothing. Just like January 18th. January 25th. So in those little areas there, let me turn back around to me. In those little areas, what I will do again is I will go back in the stuff that I've got for past years, lesson plans basically that I have for past years, and I'll say, oh, what else did I teach? What else did we talk about in class? So there are a couple of things that are not on this list that I just showed you that I have talked about in the past. For example, what's in the church, things I see in church. That's going to be today. There's another one on the Bible. What is the Bible? Now, these kiddos are really small, and normally these aren't the lessons that I teach, but whenever I've got extra Saturdays, let's call them extra Saturdays, and I've got nothing planned, or planned meaning from the yearly planning that I do, that's what I stick in there, you know? If not, that's where the games and stuff that I get on like Oriental Trading come in. Let me walk over to my bag. I hope I have that game with me that I love so much. I might and I might not have the game with me. Yes, I do. Of course I do. My faith game. that's where this comes in too, right? So let me show you what I brought in for class today. And then we'll talk about that game and how I use it. All right, so in this folder, I've got, let me show you the coloring sheet first. I've got this, and this is so cute. They're all kids. Look at them. Excuse me. So I just thought this was so cute, and it's got, you know, a lot of the things that are inside the church for you to talk to the kiddos about. We also have a small little chapel in this, excuse me, in this building. And I'm gonna see if I can take you there and show you. Then these thingies here that I found online, free. I did not purchase this. I'll just show you a few of them and so on and so forth, right? And yes, you can play matching. That's not what I intend to do. Like I told you guys before, I've got this little thing here that I got from the Dollar Tree. Let me just open it up if it wants to cooperate. And as I'm talking, sometimes there are big words. For example, you guys will see a crucifix in the church. And they might be able to tell that, oh yeah, it's a cross. But I want them to know that it is a crucifix. Do you know what I'm saying? So I like them to see the words as I say them, just because I think it might help sometimes. And stuff like this, they're gonna say, oh, that's where Papa Dios is kept. And I understand what they're saying, but I want them to know that that is called a tabernacle. And so on and so forth. So we've got, you know, candles and the altar, etc., etc. So last night, again, so obviously you guys know I wasn't prepared until yesterday. And as always, Murphy's Law has it that whatever can go wrong will go wrong, especially when you're trying to do something right. So I am very picky with the stuff that I do, whether it's for work, for myself, for my kiddos, it doesn't even matter. And if you guys see this, this is driving me crazy. So I was running low on ink that I knew. And did I change the ink before printing? No, because of course we are going to get this ink down to its last drop. All of these things were supposed to have been laminated. And as soon as I saw this mess, I know it might not seem like a big deal to you guys, but it is a huge deal to me. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna laminate it. So I said, we're just gonna go with the flow, but I'm not gonna laminate them because I was so upset. So I didn't, and guess what? I will change, maybe not today when I got home, but I will change the ink on my printer and I will reprint these and I will laminate them for next time. That's what I will do. Let's come over here and check out this game. And if you guys have seen my classes in the past, you guys might be familiar with this game already. So yes, it's sold as a faith bingo because I mean, ultimately that's what it is. I got this faith bingo from Oriental Trading. I do not believe they still have it. But if they do, I will link it below. And if they have anything even close to it, I will also link it below because I really, truly believe that these games are great. So what did I do? These came in as little cardboard pieces. I laminated those. These came in as little punch out, also little cardboard pieces. I laminated these, and I only laminated them because I wanted them to last. Not because I wanted to be cute, not because of anything else, simply because I wanted them to last. I knew that this was something that I fell madly in love with, and I wanted to use for years down the road. So that's the best thing that I could have done. And I just really honestly keep them in a little plastic baggie, and everything is good. And then with my Cricut machine, which you do not need to do. And I'll tell you exactly how I've been doing this without using these. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but these are little smiley faces. Let me see if I can find a good one for you to see. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? It's a little smiley face. So I cut out a bunch of these, and this is what the kiddos use to cover up F, heart, why are you blurry? F, heart, so they put that down. Whatever, I, lamb, and they cover that up. Yeah, I absolutely love this game, guys. Whenever, this is a filler for me, whenever I do not have enough material to cover an hour and 15 minutes of class, this guy comes out to play. So yes, this is what we got going on in class today. I will bring you guys back around when my kiddos come in. So let's go check out the little chapel that they have in here. It's a little ways away, but we'll make it real quick. All right, here we are. Here is the chapel. Yes. So what my hope is, I hope to be able to bring the kiddos in here so that they can see the different parts of the church, what's in the church, and all of that good stuff. It's small, it's so cute. But I was just told that there might be another class in here. Let me turn the camera around. So I was informed that there are 2 other classes that are going to be in the chapel today, which kind of throws me off because that's what I had planned to do, was bring my kiddos in there and show them around, show them the different things that are in a church. So unfortunately, there's one teacher that's not going to be able to be here. She's got a family emergency. So another teacher is taking over her class, but because of the number of kiddos that one teacher has and now covering the other class and the number of students that teacher has, there's nowhere we can put them. There's not a big enough classroom in this place. So the chapel has to be it. So I totally understand that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find that teacher and ask him if I could bring in my kiddos very quietly. So, do that again. Jose just came back and did that. So Jose spoke to him. And apparently we could do it. It's gonna work. So I'm so excited. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Okay, enough of that. We're going to the chapel. So I will bring you guys back around when my kiddos come in.
Espíritu Santo, amén. Padre nuestro,
If you have ever been inside of a church, raise your hand. Okay, now I want you guys to use your memory, okay? And I want to know what you guys have seen inside a church. Anything at all. Beverly, what have you seen inside a church?
Oh!
The what?
An altar.
An altar.
Oh!
And what is an altar, Beverly?
It's a big table where they have the Bible at.
Yeah, it's a big table in front of the church, right? So we're sitting looking at the altar. Yes? Hannah, can you record this, please?
Pick me!
Yes, Jose. What have you seen inside of a church?
People!
People! Yes, there are definitely people inside of a church. What else have you guys seen inside of a church? Giovanni?
I see like chairs where people can sit.
Yeah, chairs where people can sit. Now, there's 2 different kinds of chairs, right? There's chairs that are on the altar that Beverly was talking about, that somebody else sits in. And then there's benches, right, that we sit in. Those benches have a name. Does anybody know their name? Those benches, please, because people need to know what it's like to have somebody like this in class. Those benches are called pews. Okay? Pews. And we're going to go over that and you're going to see the words and everything. What else have you guys seen? What was Jose doing? Anybody know?
The cross.
The cross. Very good. And is there somebody on the cross? Yes, Jesus on the cross, right? What else? Yes.
I saw a statue of God.
Yes, statues. God, yep. Of Mary. What else? Yes. A God, yep. What else? What else have we seen in church?
Pictures of God.
Pictures of God.
The water so you could pray.
Yes, water so you can pray. Like you dip your finger in it and go like this.
Holy water.
Holy water. So guys, what I want to do today, listen to me real quick. I want to bring you guys to a little church that we have in here, okay? We are on our way to the chapel. So we just went to the chapel. We were able to bring them in for a few seconds and show them a couple of the things around the chapel, even though there was a class in there. So I hope to bring them back into our class to let them know. And the reason for my pause is because Jose brought them to the wrong place, and I'm not sure what they were doing over there, or what he wanted them to do over there. So we are all finally back into our class now, and we'll show you the rest.
Red candle on this paper. Where do you see the red candle? Point at it.
The red candle.
There's a little red candle.
You got to remember where the red candle would be. Very good. Sadiel, show
Javier
Jose.
got it one.
Yes, Sadiel got it. Luna got it.
Bruno got it.
Hannah got it.
I got it.
No.
You got it?
No.
Giovanni's got it. Let's see. Very good. That would be the red candle.
Yep. Got it.
Right next to the tabernacle.
All right. One more.
Hannah got it? Oh, you go, girl.
Okay. One more. Can somebody find a cross on the paper? Is a cross somewhere in the paper?
Good job. Yep. 1, 2. He found 2. How many more can you find?
How many crosses can you find in your paper? 1,
Mm-hmm.
2.
4,
Yep.
5,
There's 6 crosses.
5. Oh, I need one more. 6.
Okay, very good.
I got 6.
Let me see how many I can find. Hold on. How many crosses can we find?
I found 7.
1,
There's 8 crosses.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I found 12.
Oh, wow.
I found 12.
12.
Okay, next one. One more.
I got 12 too. Are we calling this?
Yes, we are.
Guys, one more.
What is it?
Where's the priest? Find the
Ooh,
priest.
where is the priest? No, sir.
No, he's not the
No. Good job. Jorleni got it.
priest. Where?
The priest,
Yeah.
there he is.
I found them.
Very good.
No, what's the priest?
Yes.
Priest. No, the priest.
Good job. So right now they are coloring in the sheet that we were just talking about. So we're getting there, and even the grown man sits down to color. Yes, they see you. Yes, they see you.
Taking my friends.
And yes, this is the interaction that's usually happening in class. I can't get this man to relax on the kids. He always gets them going. I got my big girls also coloring. There's Hannah. There's Beverly. Here's Hannah. My ladies are coloring too. I just love this. We had a really good class, and I don't know, it was kind of easy today. That's what I like. And the kiddos are into what it is we're talking about and interested, and that's what I live for. I live for their interest in what we're talking about. If you give me at least 10-15 minutes of your time for me to explain to you what it is we're talking about and what we're doing and whatever it may be, that makes me happy. And then we jump into an activity. And what I am missing is music, but let's get it going for them. So I have my stand. Let's grab the stand and put it over here just because I like to have it over here. I'll put it on this table in case they want to look up, because some of my music comes with the videos. So let's grab my tablet, which is inside of my purse. Oh, you know what else I need? I need... Wait. I'm digging in my purse. Ha! So this is the case that I keep. Let me see if I can open this up. Beverly, help me out. Oh, no, I got it. Yep. So this is where I keep all of my flash drives. This is the flash drive that I use with the tablet. So let me get this set up on the stand and I'll bring you back around. And you guys have seen this before in other videos. I just go through and I pick a song. Let's try this one. I like this one.
A lot of people wear pink hair.
And that's it. I just let it play in the background. And some of them listen and sing along. And they're slowly learning the songs, and I love that. Look at Sebastian jamming. I love when they enjoy themselves. So yeah, let me bring you back around once we've got a little more progress on these papers. Beautiful. Let me see your paper bubble. Nice.
What color do you want me pink?
Sally, let me see your paper, babe. Beautiful. Beautiful. Miss Connor, let me see your paper. Beautiful. And Miss Jen Leanne. Let me see your paper. Beautiful. I am just getting in the car right now, but I had to jump on and let you guys know how good of a class that was. Every single kiddo was attentive. They paid attention. They enjoyed our little walk to the chapel. Very little walk down the hallway to the chapel. But they don't know that it was a little walk because they've never been down that way. And they were very cooperative, very quiet inside of the chapel. And yeah, it was a really, really good class. I do love it when they're into it. I do love it when they start singing too, and maybe even dancing. And yeah, it was great. So I will catch you guys next week. Goodbye. Goodbye.